few missed shots here and there. You guys had to leave there late in the game. Is there any real changes in strategy for game 2, or you like what you
Not too much. We're going to tweak a little bit here and there, but not very much at all, very honestly. I thought we played well. They played well. It was a good, aggressive game, and we definitely need to shoot better. Gasol and Randolph had great games, but we need to put the ball in the hole. We weren't very good at it. We did a lot of great things, but in the end, it's got to go down. We weren't very good at that.
You guys out-rebounded for the first time this year. How important were the guards in that endeavor?
Well, it was a disappointing game for us because it was our best game against them as far as fewest turnovers and points off turnovers, points in the paint, second chance points, fast break points. We did better than we did all year long. And so if you'd have told me that before the game, that we'd do all those things, I'd say it was a win. So that's why it was disappointing, because I thought we did the things we wanted to do and still lost. So obviously, shooting's got to improve, but that's probably the least controllable part of what happens, unless you're just shooting bad shots.
Coached against Zach for a long time now. You notice progress as a player, passing out a double team to see a better player now.
Yeah, he's definitely more of a whole player, and he plays with his teammates a lot more than he used to. He understands, and trusts and knows that he's got some very good players around him, and he involves everybody. So he's playing a complete game, that's for sure.
What do you think has been important for in Marc Gasol's development since he got here?
I think with him, it's just been a matter of confidence and experience more than anything. He's really a skilled kid. He's a hard worker. But I think, feeling like he belongs year after year and having some success really builds a player's confidence, and he's playing that way. Well, he has. It wasn't just last night. He's been playing that way all year. So he's developed, mentally as much as anything.
When so many fouls called in game 1, did you see, were they just trying to establish a tempo or something?
You have to ask them that. I don't know. I'm not in on those referee meetings. I'm the last guy they call in there for those. So.
Do you see that being a trend for game 2, or
I don't
slow
know.
the tempo down for you guys?
I don't. It's not something I think about because I can't control it. So I don't think about that at all. It's up to coaches and players to adjust to whatever the referees are calling, and you do your best and move on. But I thought it was a well-called game, fair and square. Except for the 3 that they counted, which it's pretty ridiculous. Well, you can't do that in 2.1 seconds. The clock didn't start until after one dribble and back in his hand, and then the clock started. So it was no way it was good, but that's the breaks of the game. That's what happens. It's not a referee's call. It's just the clock started slow.
It is a neutral crew on the clock.
Well, I think the refs can make it start. The neutral crew anybody can make it start, but it didn't start very promptly.
When a team loses the first game of the series, you usually say, "Oh, it's just the first game." Is that the attitude? It's just one game.
That might be your attitude. Our attitude. We've done that before, and I don't remember saying that.
You have certainly done it before.
You wouldn't do very well coaching, let me tell you. Wrong message to send to your team. That's just wrong.
By the same token, you don't want any panic, and the guys seem to be expressing that in the locker room after the game.
They're all grown-ups, They have children, and they don't need me to tell them what happened or how they have to feel. They're grown.
You guys have been about as successful crawling out of those holes as anybody in the NBA, though, over the course of the last 5 or 6 years. Why is that? Those 1-0 holes.
Because we were better than the team we were playing. So we'll see, if we're better than the team we're playing. If we're not, they'll win the series.
Okay, they are grown there. What did you tell them?
See you at 11 tomorrow morning, and we'll show some film, and we'll get on the court and get ready for Wednesday.
I don't know if you heard, Pop, but Charles had some things to say about who he thought might win this series. We have an Ask Charles segment on TNT on Thursday. Is there anything you'd like to ask Charles or tell him, knowing that he predicted that Memphis would win the series?
No, not really. I hope he's doing well. He's a great guy. I love him to death.
There was
perspective of Manu's status on for Game 2? Will all the rest of the starters be the same?
Yeah.